Hello everybody and welcome back to the St. Thomas Dynasty here on NCAA 14. This is John J. Gaming on the mic, and today our St. Thomas Tommies are going to go on the road to play against the Bowling Green Falcons. We're starting MAC play. They're 0-4, we're 4-0, and we're looking to make this 5-0 to make this the very best start that St. Thomas has ever had. So it should be a good one, so make sure you smash that like button, hit subscribe if you happen to be new. Let's go ahead and jump into some game action, shall we? As now it's time to officially get things underway as Jamaro Lewis is going to kick things off over to Kennedy. Let's see what they do on this kick returns. They get a nice lane early on. This could be trouble as Jeff Jones eventually does bring him down, but not before midfield. So a very good start for the Bowling Green Falcons, who are winless going into today's game, whereas we are undefeated so far. As you know, right now they aren't going to back up whatsoever, as Jimmy Kennedy on one of their first plays, he gets a 21-yarder, and then look at this throw. Sean Mackey makes the catch, but this quarterback off his back throws across his body and was able to complete that pass. Ladies and gentlemen, we might be in for a very long day if that NCAA 14 cheese keeps up, as now they have a 2nd and short coming up here, actually 3rd and short, but it doesn't matter as Joe Matthews is able to find the end zone with ease, and just like that, Bowling Green is on the board first, taking a 7-0 lead. As we also go 3 and out on our next possession, so here we are, we see Bowling Green out on the field once again, as Parker is able to go into motion. Alfred's going to drop back the pass. He's going to throw over the middle and find Patrick Lewis once again, who made that insane. Well, no, he did not. Just kidding. I'm thinking of someone else. That's actually his first catch of the day. As now 1st and 10. McTaggart, he's going to throw Billy Mitchell to the ground with authority. And I don't know for how they're starting right now. I don't know how they're 0-4 right now. They are certainly not playing like it right now in the opener of this MAC conference play, as we got a 3rd and short to deal with. Alfred's going to go ahead and keep it as Robert Alfred gets the first down. Adam Wright was there to make a play, but we just didn't get there in time, as now we got a fresh set of downs that we have to deal with. Albert McTaggart was trying to find a hole, and you know, we did close it up eventually, but not before somehow getting 5 yards as they continue to march down this field again. Joe Matthews gets his 2nd score, and just in a blink of an eye, we're already down 14-0. And you know, this has to ring the upset alert bells, as the St. Thomas offense is simply just struggling to get anything going. And Bowling Green, how did that pass did not get picked off? Eric Bradshaw was right there to make the play, and it just didn't register, didn't even get a handoff. It was still completed. As we end this first quarter, the upset alert is underway. And now let's see if they can keep that positive momentum going, at least for Bowling Green. As for us, we really need something to happen. We need a spark, because in this first quarter, we have came out flat. As now 1st and 10. McTaggart, he's get some blocks. Zaire Hill's able to bring him down, but not for until another gain of 16 yards. It's been pretty brutal so far, looking like the early, St. Thomas Dynasty defenses, as they are just, you're able to get whatever they want, quite literally, as we do put them in position in these 3rd downs like this one, but we just don't do enough to actually get them off the field, as McTaggart gets another first. So now 1st and 10. Robert Alfred's dropping back the pass. He's going to throw over to the right-hand side. Billy Mitchell can't get there in time to break it up. Another 1st down for Bowling Green, and another opportunity in this red zone to come away with some more points, as Billy Mitchell just gets ran over like a dumpster truck. But we do get him to 3rd and goal. Maybe we can make a stand here, as McTaggart's going to try to fall forward, but we stiffen up just enough. And shockingly, they are going to go for it here On 4th down, we need this stop. Let's see what they come up with. It's a handoff, and we whip. Both of us whiff. Two of us had a chance to make the tackle, but Joe Matthews evades both of them. And now it's a 21-0 lead. Probably the worst game we've ever played so far this season. Is now Eric Bradshaw. He's going to take the kick. He has some speed on him. He's got some space. And he's going to be brought down at about the 40-yard line. Nice job cutting it to the outside. And it might be the spark that we needed, as in that first quarter, we got absolutely nothing going. Hopefully this time we have better results as we try to go halfback screen to Lucas Coley. Is one of our bigger plays of this day. A 9-yard gain on that one. As now we got a 2nd and short to work with. Andrew Green goes into motion as we throw over to the motion man. Over the middle. He was wide open. And it took a very long time, but we finally got our first down. Maybe we'll find a rhythm, but I misspoke as we throw an interception. 2 plays later, over the middle to Darren Gordon, who just read Kyle Luck's eyes. We just didn't get it enough. We had the one-on-one, just didn't throw it high enough. So now Bowling Green's back on the field once again. Let's see if they can continue to build on this lead. Last time we had them on a 4th and goal, but couldn't make the stop when we needed to. And now Albert McTaggart is back out there, getting some more tough runs in, picking up that first. Next play, Robert Alfred. He's going to drop back to pass. He's going to throw to Keith Parker on the right-hand side. He picks up 6 on that one. And we're approaching the end of this first half. It has been all Bowling Green so far, as Zach Bones even whiffs. Usually for us, that would be a loss right there. But it's just one of those days where anything that can go wrong has gone wrong for us. Anything that could go right has gone right for Bowling Green. As now Alfred, he's going to drop back. He's going to throw to the left-hand side to Keith Parker. Billy Mitchell can't get there in time once again. And now we got a 3rd and goal to work with. Maybe we can hold him to a field goal this time. At least that's what I would hope. And we do just that because they throw short. We're gonna hold them to a field goal. But it's looking pretty dark right now. We're down 24-0. We have a lot of work to do if we want to come back and win this game. So now we do get the ball to start first. That is the one good thing. And we got some work to be done. So Kyle Luck, he's going to throw over the middle. It's Adrian Allen for a gain of 20 yards. And we're just going to go ahead and go into our no huddle. We couldn't get anything going with our normal offense. So now we're going to rely on our no huddle to see if we can get something going here. As Tristan Singleton's able to come back and make the catch. It's his first catch of the day. Doesn't drop it this time, thankfully. And now it's the first of the downs as Kyle Luck. He's going to scramble to the right-hand side. He's going to throw to an open Andrew Green. Just sitting there. We throw a good strike over to him. As we move back to the line quickly, it's Lucas Coley. He's got a hole to work with. We got another first down, gain of 12. The offense is finally starting to wake up for us. It could not have happened any sooner. We need something to shake here as Tristan Singleton is in the end zone. And just like that, we get our first points of the game. It took an entire half to do it, but we are finally on this board. But we're going to go for 2 here to make this a 2-score game. Going to call all reliable the slants. I do believe in this passing attack for the most part. As we find Alex Garcia. It's his first catch and it counts for a 2-point conversion. We now got this down to a 2-score game. So now the Falcons are back on this field once again. Facing a 2nd and 6 this time around. It's going to be a halfback draw to McTaggart, who's able to break a tackle from Tyler Graham. Still picks up the first. As now, a couple plays later, it's another run up the gut to McTaggart. He's got some space, but if it wasn't for Zach Bones, he would have been gone. So he had a hole up the middle of the deal of green grass after that. Good thing the last line of defense came through. As now, speaking of that line, here comes a broken up pass this time. Looks like it's Jeff Odom that was there to break it up. And now it's 2nd and 10. Blanco in the motion. It's Matthews. Joey Matthews has hurt us a couple of times. He's got space again. Zaire Hill can't make the tackle, but Eric Bradshaw is able to come from the other side of the field and finally bring him down. But, you know, this duo of Albert McTaggart and Joey Matthews has been, you know, just like really the perfect combination of thunder and lightning. You know, Joey Matthews is not the strongest runner, but he's able to, you know, really get some home runs, I should say. As now, here we go, 1st and 10. Here's Matthews again. This time he does break Zaire Hill's tackle, as we do clean that up eventually. I think that was Zach Bones. As Bowling Green is approaching, you know, the end zone once again. And they do get in there this time, as Joe Matthews again really killing us today. That is his 3rd touchdown on the ground today. What a shame. And we're down 31-8 right now. What is legitimately happening right now? This should not be happening to us, given how we played, you know, throughout the season so far. But instead, you know, it is what it is. We just got to do what we can to come back. Got to run this no huddle. Hopefully we can get lucky. As Green, he's going to make the catch over the middle. Doesn't get the 1st down. So the clock is going to keep ticking here, as we got a 2nd and short coming up. Going to throw to the right-hand side. It's Alex Garcia making the catch for a gain of 9 on that one. But we now face a 3rd and long. Going to try to throw over to Allen. And Matt Moyer breaks it up. And at this point, you know, we just can't afford to punt it away. We're going to go for it here, even though we probably shouldn't do this. We got to see if we can make something happen here. Try to throw over the middle. It's Adrian Allen. He was open, but Brad Wright was able to come over and deflect that ball away. And even though the defense hasn't done so today, we need them to step up to at least make this a decent ball game for us. We just need something to happen, because we've had no sparks so far. As Robert Alford, he's able to find Sean Mackey for a gain of 14 before going out of bounds. Next play, here comes Alford again in the middle, as Lewis somehow able to get out of there and pick up 5 more yards on that one. It's just been one of those days. We just can't get anything to go for us. I can't believe this might be how we lose our first game. Unless something drastic happens, you know, we just haven't been able to make it any closer. But they do decide to try to kick the field goal. I don't know if he has the leg for it. So in case they don't, we have Kajaye Boyd back ready to return this one. And it is way short, so Boyd is going to have an opportunity with it. We're going to bounce it to the left-hand side. He's got some space. Can he make it all the way? He's going to be... No, he's going to be brought down at the 30-yard line. So we have some great field position after this studio update, as Toledo and Ohio are pretty locked in right now. 35-31. We got, it seems like, quite a shootout going on over there in Athens, Ohio. Also, Colorado State gets the upset on Boise, so that's a really good news for them. As now we are set to finally take over. 1st and 10 off of the almost the kick 6, as we throw it to Andrew Green. So now we got 1st and 10, throwing up the middle. Again, it's Andrew Green, nearly getting the 1st down, and almost get a touchdown as well. But we got a lot of work to do. At this point, we are simply just hoping for a miracle. So let's go. 1st and 10 coming up here. We throw over the left-hand side. As now 1st and 10 coming up. Throwing over the left-hand side. He's a touchdown for Andrew Green. And you know, we are going to work it here. As now Luck, he's going to drop back to pass. We can't find anybody, so the 2-point conversion is no good. And it's still going to be a 17-point game. So now here we are in this 4th quarter, man. We need some stops on defense. If we can't get stops on defense, this attempt will be completely futile. As now Patrick Lewis is able to get a reception this time. It goes for a gain of 9 yards right there. And I don't know what it is about this team. We are just having a really hard time with them. I didn't think we were having this many troubles last season. Even with a lesser team, even with this better squad, Bowling Green is giving us the business right now. As Mackey able to somehow pick that out of the air and get another first. It's just, what are we doing? Is now for another first 10. Parker this time making another catch. Just moving down this field, and we need a big play here, and we can't get that big play that we need. We're always in the position to do it, but just, I don't know what it is about today. We just aren't making it happen today. As in his first and goal, McTaggart's there. Tyler Graham is as well. He can't wrap up in time either, and it's another Bowling Green touchdown. What the heck is happening in this game? So now let's just see if we can get something going here. I don't like our chances of coming back at this point, but maybe we can get a return, make something happen. As Boyd's got some space, he's on the outside, he can't get away from number 33. But Boyd once again, another nice return. That's why I really like him as a kick returner. He's our third string running back, but I am going to use him. But let's see if we can make our offense move. As Andrew Green gets open, and we got to move to the line quickly. We don't have a lot of time to waste. Actually, we have no time to waste, as a matter of fact. As we quickly go out of bounds as Andrew Green makes that catch. And now first and 10. We throw to Garcia. He can't get the first down. And that clock is now running significantly faster. As it now going to try to throw it to Green. He makes the catch, but can't get into the end zone. So now we got to make something happen right here as Kyle Luck able to escape. He's able to scramble in there, get that touchdown. Let's see if we can get this 2-point conversion. Hoping we can get this 2-point conversion, man. We really need it. If we get this 2-point conversion, we can make this a 2-score game. As now Andrew Green does make the catch, thankfully. We get that 2-point conversion, and it's now a 2-score game. And we're going to go ahead and go for the onside kick here. I just really don't trust the defense at this point. Let's see if we can make something happen. As Mackey does make the grab. The onside kick almost works. Just needed a little better luck. We just can't make that happen today. As now Bowling Green's back on the field. They have an incompletion for once, so that does stop the clock. Is now 2nd and 10. We're going to send the blitz. See if we can get some distance, and we do just that as Adam Wright was able to get into the backfield. He's having a phenomenal day. He already has 12 tackles. He reminds me of Bobby Boucher from the Central Louisiana State Dynasty. But now it's 3rd and long, and look what they get. They get 18 as they kill the middle of our zone. I guess zone defense was not the move, surprisingly. And now they're back at it. Next play, another touchdown for Bowling Green. Stop me if you heard that before. It's just not happening for us today. But maybe we can get a kick return. Maybe something like that, because we really could use it right about now. But he's got some blocks, and Boyd has some space. He's at full acceleration. He only has to beat the kicker, who he does get around, but he's able to make the tackle again. And now, you know, we got a goal line situation, so hopefully we can turn this to quick points. And we'll see what we can make happen here. As Luck, he's scrambling. He's going to try to throw it. No, he's going to scramble. He's in the end zone. But there's a flag down on the field, and it's going to be clipping against Jamie Smith. I don't agree with that personally. He was blocking from the side. You know, that shouldn't be a clipping call. But of course they don't, you know, want to give it to us, as, you know, it's just one of those days where the game is completely working against us. I usually don't like to make excuses, but I mean, it is what it is. As now we try to throw over the middle, it's incomplete to Matt Moyer. He deflects it away. And let's see. Maybe, hopefully, somebody could get open here. As we got a 4th and goal now. Luck's he's gonna throw it away. He just better to not get hit. There was nothing there. And that's how this game is going to end, man. We, played a little bit better in the second half, but we were in such a hole that we just couldn't recover from that terrible first half. And this is going to be our final score, man. Bowling Green is going to pull the upset on us, 45-22. It's the first time that we have legitimately been upset, in this dynasty. Wow. So trying to figure out what the heck just happened in this game, and it just all comes down to the first half. We played terrible in the first half. We couldn't get on the board. Second half we did play better. We played Bowling Green even, but we just couldn't do anything to get us back in the game and put us in a position to win. And it just goes to show that we can't take anybody for granted. Even though this is the best team that we've ever had, we're still not as good as a bunch of teams on paper. And also we can't put ourselves in these big holes, because our offense can't bail us out. We just can't turn on a switch just like that. Checking out the stats for our guys though, and we played a lot better in the second half. Kyle Luck played significantly better. He was 18 for 31, 218, 2 touchdowns. Had that one pick in the first half that did really put us in a bad spot. The running game, we just couldn't get going. Part of it was, because we were down by so much, we had to pass the ball more to try to get back into the game. And, Kyle Luck did have a touchdown. He had a second one in the 4th quarter, but that obviously got taken away because of a clipping penalty from Jamie Smith. Fuck you, dude. Receivers, though, Andrew Green was a real go-to receiver today. He had 10 catches for 122 yards and a touchdown. He isn't the only receiver to score, though, as Tristan Singleton, our true freshman wide receiver, also got into the end zone today. He had 2 catches for 30 yards. Finally, our defense was anchored by Adam Wright for the most part. He's, in my opinion, our defensive player of the game. He had 12 tackles, 2 TFLs, and 1 sack. He was definitely bringing the lumber out there today. Although OJ Gardner was also able to get into the backfield as well. He had the other sack for us, and he had 3 tackles with that 1 TFL that I just now mentioned. So next episode, we will continue to look for our first MAC victory this season, as we'll be taking on the Central Michigan Chippewas, and we'll have 5 guys visiting as well. I'll kind of jump into that next episode as well. And Central Michigan's got something interesting going on. They won against Washington State, and then they revert to a loss, and then they won, and then they lost, and then we won again. So hopefully we can keep that energy going, give them an L so that they fall to 3-3, and so that we can continue to improve to 5-1 on the season. I would definitely love to see that. Anyways, that is for next time though. In the meantime, I appreciate you guys so much for tuning into this content. If you enjoy what you see, please leave a like for me, as well as subscribe if you like college sports games like myself. This is John J. Gaming on the mic, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Take care, everybody.